Hey buddy, I'm gonna go to a car meet, okay? Keep the house safe. Don't talk to any strangers. Don't let anybody in, all right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Guys, we get squirrely so fast. That was like maybe 3.5 grand. It's so cold outside. Hold on, let's see. 43 degrees in Michigan. No wonder we're spinning so much. We're gonna start off this vlog with a car meet, but right now, I wanna show you guys something. Every day on my way to the gym, I pass by this house and it is so cool. Absolute goals. Just take a look at this thing. And then you're like, cool, cool. And then you're like, okay, all right. And then you're like, holy crap, there's more? One day, boys, one day. Our days with the Corvette are numbered, man. It's November in Michigan. It snows coming, but for now, let's make it last. Woo! So that brings up a point, guys. I was thinking about bringing another car to the channel, something maybe compatible in the winter. Is that something you guys would want to see? Let me know. Maybe ideas for a new car? Not new as in replacing the Vet, but like new as in like an addition to the garage. What do you guys think? Hey, dude. Off to the car meet. Let's go, boys. This is actually pretty sweet. It's at this place is called like an airport viewing park. So like the airport is right over there, and then like, and that hat over there is where all the car meet stuff's going on. But I've never been to something like this before. Look at how dirty this thing is. I'm officially that guy that shows up to a car show with a dirty car. Alright guys, so let's get into a little bit of an update on our car shopping. A couple videos back I explained that I wanted to bring a new car to the channel. Right now I own the Ford Focus and the Corvette Z06. Both of those are great cars, but I don't really put the focus on the channel. It's just my daily and just kind of what I used to get from place A to place B when I'm not driving the Corvette, or maybe when it's winter or something like that. But I wanted to bring something else to, one, diversify the channel, and two, possibly drive in the winter and film with so that I can have something to give to you guys some type of content, because I obviously can't drive the Z06 during the winter. So at that point, that was my kind of first video explaining that, and I had a bunch of options, and I narrowed some of those down, so now I'm going to give you an update on the car buying process. Now, there were a bunch of cars I was considering. Some of those included an STI, a BRZ, a Wrangler, a 350Z, a Miata, or some type of old muscle car. After doing a couple polls on my Instagram and kind of talking to friends and doing some personal research, I narrowed down a lot of those, and here's what we got. To start off with some of the ones I don't want to get, here is what we have. The first two that I decided not to get is the Subaru BRZ or WRX STI. The reason why I'm deciding against this is because, one, they're a little bit out of my price range, and I don't really think that I'm going to have the money to scrape together in order to buy these. They're great cars, trust me, I really, really love them. I think they're great. They would be perfect in the winter. They have such good buildability. They're so cool in classic tuner style cars. However, I just don't really have the money to pull it off right now, and I want to be able to have money left over in order to modify and upgrade this car and not be able to spend all my money on the car. I want to be able to build the car and put money into it and make it something really cool and unique. So that's why those two are going to be out. The next one that I decided not to purchase is the older muscle car. Now, I really do like older muscle cars, and I think that I will purchase one day on the channel, but I just kind of feel like I've sort of done the whole muscle car thing, and all of my cars so far have been American cars. I have owned 2 Fords and a Chevy throughout my life. So I really kind of want to diversify from that, bring something newer to the channel. Not saying that I'm going to have something that's not an American car, but just not like the muscle car. I've kind of already done that, I feel like. So I don't want things to end up becoming stale on this channel where I just review the same old things and do the same stuff. I want to kind of diversify and go into a newer market. The next one that I decided to tick off this list is going to be the Miata. Now, I really like the Miata, and I think it's got a lot of potential. It's a fun little go-kart. However, I was having a lot of trouble finding one that I really liked. There wasn't a lot out there, and the ones that I was finding were really old and really modified. I want to purchase a car that's basically stock because I want to be able to make it custom, and I want to be able to create something my own. I'd personally rather find something that's just bone stock where I can put all this stuff into it, opposed to buying something that's already been built. And I also think that that would be more fun for you guys. You don't want to watch me purchase a car that's already been built. You want to watch the whole process, and I want to be able to share that with you guys. So at this point, we've narrowed it down to 2 cars, and I will be getting one of these 2. That doesn't mean that the other cars that I listed will never make an appearance on the channel. That doesn't mean I will never get them. I still really like all these cars, but I just don't think it would be the right purchase for me to make right now in my life. The first one on this list is the 350Z. I think this is an iconic tuner car. A lot of people like this car, including myself. I think it has tons and tons of potential. I can make it quicker. I can do tons of stuff to it. I can lower it, put all these new wheels, a beautiful body kit. You can make these things look really, really good. And I think that would be a fun, cool thing to do on the channel. This would also bring my channel into a totally different market of the tuner area, and I think a lot of people would enjoy that. I think it would be a good thing to mix up that content. The second car that I might purchase is the Jeep Wrangler. I've always loved Jeeps. I mean, who doesn't like Jeeps? Let's be honest. But I've always wanted to get a Jeep, and I think a nice off-road vehicle would be something super cool that we can bring to the channel. I can go off-road. I can take this thing on the trails. I can go to the sand dunes. We have lots of sand dunes in Michigan. There's so much I can do with this car, and I would really enjoy this build, I think. This car would be also perfect for me for winter. I still do have a car I can drive. I drive my Focus whenever I can't drive the Vet, but it would be perfect. I can take this thing up the snow hills. I can drive it in any conditions, anywhere, and I think that would be super cool as well. If I do end up purchasing a Wrangler, I do have some plans already in place to how I want to modify it, so I do think that would be pretty cool. Now at this point in time, I've basically been doing odd jobs and buying and selling things and getting rid of some of my stuff in order to stack money in order to purchase this car. Right now, I work 6 days a week, so I work a lot, but both of the other cars are also very expensive to maintain and own and stuff like that, and I just don't have the extra couple grand to set away, so I'm doing more work and stuff on the side in order to build up that money to buy this car. And also, YouTube doesn't pay me at this point in time, so I really don't have that extra income, so I've got to do this other stuff. Which I really don't mind at all. I mean, you do what you have to do in order to get the things you want. That's just how this world works. I know that all this work that I've put in will really make this new car that much more enjoyable. So I'm really excited, and I don't mind at all. If you guys want to stay better updated on the process, here's my Instagram. If you want to check that out, that's where I communicate with you guys the most. So you're going to get the most updated car content right there. But I would really appreciate your guys' opinion. So let me know down below in the comments. I would really like to talk to you guys about this new car and see what you think. Smash that subscribe button if you want to stick around. And this is going to effectively end today's vlog. I'll see you in the next one.